Adam, you go ahead, Adam.
Jamison, when you're at the free throw line that many times, what does it take to not get in your own head and overthink going there again and again and again?
I mean, it's just repetition. There's things you just work on, and the confidence I have in myself because of all the reps I put in. And I think it's just, you gotta stay focused, you gotta stay locked in, because in the end, you gotta make free throws. And I think that ultimately was what helped us today. And I think, especially after last game, missing three, it's not a character for me, so I had to respond. And I think, something we worked on in practice, stuff like that. We used to do, so it's just staying focused and on it.
Felix, what does it feel like to advance and for this team to get to continue playing basketball again?
I mean, it's really a good opportunity for us to, I feel like, we got older guys on the team, and, it's going to be, this might be the, each game we play right now might be the last time we play with them, so we just try to, keep that, the family going for as long as we can, pretty much.
Stick with questions for the players here.
Jamison, when talking about those free throws, but there were, I believe it was 32 combined fouls called in the second half. How as a team do you maintain your focus, your aggression when the pace of play is getting so choppy and so many fouls are being called?
Yeah, it's just staying next play mentality. That's what you have to look at. If you have a foul, there's a bad call, there's whatever happens, you huddle in. And it's always talking about next play. Worry about what's next, because in the end you can't control what just happened. I come here and say it all the time. So it's just focusing on the next play and just being ready for whatever is next.
Then for Felix, I think this is the first time we've talked to you since you broke the consecutive games of the block shot record here. Were you aware of that record, and what did it feel like to break that?
I wasn't really aware of the record. I mean, I think Gary told me one time it was, but that's not it. But I don't really think about going to a game. I just, try to play aggressive and, do my part defensively. Block shots. I just try to go help my teammates and create my possessions for us.
Felix, I know you take pride in your defense. I think for you guys as a team, 3 of you had blocks, 5 other guys had steals. What's it like to kind of see that kind of performance from everyone on the team?
It's really good. I love to see when the team, collectively, when we actually play defense. It takes our team to a whole new level, when everyone's loving the defense. And I know the guys on the team, they really hard players, and they can do it every night.
For Jamison, what's it like to kind of be in the postseason right now? A couple wins now under your belt. What's kind of the vibe right now on the team? You're moving on. Now it's the Elite Eight, if you will, the NIT.
We're just focused on what's next, and I think for us, we'll come in tomorrow, work out, recover, and then we'll figure out who we play tomorrow night. But it's just taking it day by day, and we're looking at like Felix said, there's opportunities out there. Each game, each day is an opportunity for us to have another go around with these guys, because in the end, this team's not going to be the same. There's guys moving on, there's guys leaving, and that's the beauty of college basketball. That's also the harsh reality of it, that no team is ever going to be the same each year. And I think that's what a lot of people take for granted. That's something that I don't want to take for granted, because again, this is my 5th year, and this is one of the most connected group of guys I've been a part of. And it's just Coach Keith preaches it all the time. It's a family, and it really is. If you embody that each and every day.
Adam, you got another?
Felix, the way that this team is coming together at this point of the season, the way that you guys are playing, I asked you about moving on, but just you've talked a lot in your 2 years about wanting to have more of a mentality from guys, more of a dog mentality, like you've said a few times. Where do you think this team is in discovering that, and how much is that a part of what you're doing right now?
Yeah, we definitely have. I feel like this year we have a lot. And I know y'all don't really see a lot of stats, but Evan is one of them. Every night we put him on one of the best players to guard, and he's 6'6", 6'7", and he's really a good guy. To clean the defense. He pretty much can guard 1-5. And also Devin, the freshman, he really got that in him. So.
What did it feel like for you to impact the game the way that you did? You've impacted games. We've talked about your defense and affecting shots and stuff, but you're getting to on the score sheet a little bit more. Your offense seems to be coming along a little bit more. What did it feel like to have the impact that you did overall?
Like I said earlier, I just do that on my team. I feel like also lately offensively, I feel like my team is really more. I've been getting more touches, and I just gotta trust my work and just play hard.
One more out.
Jamison, just because you were at the line so much, I'm always curious, like, what do you have a mantra? Do you have I know obviously you have a routine, but is there anything that goes through your head when you're going to the line that you repeat to yourself, or anything that just helps settle you before you take a free throw?
No, I just always take a deep breath. That's really it. I go through my same free throw routine. It's just natural. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing too crazy. So.
One more behind you.
Jamison, it seemed like you especially found a little trouble scoring the first half. When you guys were going down transition, were you at all frustrated that you weren't converted Buckeyes in transition, kind of had to pull it out a little more?
I would say I thought we got out and ran in transition actually, and I think that's kind of what sparked our run in the first half. So, I don't think it's necessarily frustrating to pull out offensively just because of the talent we have, but to say we just have to be consistent with it, and we have to just keep working, keep hunting good shots. I think that's what we do. And there's other ways to impact games other than scoring. I think that's something that I've taken personally. If I'm not scoring, there's other things I can do. I think rebound is something that I've improved on, as well as defense. And I think my teammates hold me to that and hold me to that standard because, in the end, we need each other, and we need guys to step up in big moments. And I think that's what we did today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.